Our next speaker is Pearce. So this is speech number 3, 5 to 7 minutes. Get to the point. And the title is You're Getting Screwed.
Oh, great.
So normally my speeches are quite controversial, but this one is not going to be. I thought, how can I save you guys tons and tons of money? And I couldn't think of anything. So I'm going to tell you how to save just a mediocre amount of money. Basically, you're getting screwed when you buy HDMI cables from retailers like Walmart, Best Buy, Costco. You buy an HDMI cable from those companies, you're completely getting screwed. Now, first things first is not everybody's going to know what an HDMI cable is. An HDMI cable, and I was going to buy an example, but it's too expensive. Basically, if you have a high-definition television, you're going to be buying a special digital cable that will connect your Blu-ray player, your PlayStation, your cable box, your high-definition cable box, to your television. You'll know what it is when you buy it. You'll remember this speech if you haven't come across it before, and some of you have. And you'll probably feel kind of bad after you hear what the price you can get it for is. So, is anybody willing to actually admit if they've purchased an HDMI cable recently? Okay, how much did you purchase it for? Guess. $17 about?
I was going to say 79. No.
79. That's actually,
Okay.
Most prices range about $25 to $150. Now, if you go to Walmart, they're the cheap alternative. Theirs is about $24 to $55. Now, with that in mind, he said his was 17. She said hers was about 80, right?
Yes.
Now, by show of hands, who thinks his is a higher quality cable? Okay, and who thinks hers is a higher quality cable? Who thinks hers I think hers is a higher quality cable. I bet you it's gold plated, it's got fancy lettering, it's got maybe cool colors on the side.
The same thing as earlier.
I know, seriously, and I would have little question that her cable is of much higher quality than his at $17. I purchased my HDMI cables, $4. My quality, much lower than both of theirs. But the end result in the signal, which I'll teach you why, the quality of the image on your screen or the quality of the audio, exactly the same. Exactly the same. Now, let me tell you how you're getting screwed. Why is it that you don't even know that you're getting screwed? And this translates to other things other than HDMI cables. And there's two reasons. One is consistency, and one is compromise. Consistency is in the past. When you purchased normal cables, you learned that the more expensive the cable, the better the signal was. That's what you knew. Nobody here is an expert. I'm not an expert on audio cables. But I can tell you that was the case in the past. The higher quality, the better. That's pretty much the way it is with everything. The more money you spend on a computer, the better computer. The more money you spend on a car, better car. Then you go to Walmart, you look at the cables, you go, oh, the better, more expensive cable, higher quality cable. Right? Then the second reason you're getting screwed is what's called compromise. And decision researchers has found that consumers will choose the compromise choice. What does that mean? That means when you go to Walmart and you see the $25 cable, the $35 cable, and the $55 cable, you'll put it into perspective that that's the price range, and you will compromise, thinking that this is the best, this is the worst, and you'll choose the one in the middle, without even recognizing everything outside of that box. You'll just compromise with whatever you see. And so those are the two reasons why you don't even notice that you're getting screwed. So let me explain how an audio signal used to look in the past. When the signal was transferred to your television, it would look something like this, right? And if you got a poor quality cable, your signal would degrade, and it would look something like this. Not kind of close, but not exactly the same. So if you had a lower quality cable, you had a lower quality signal. Now, okay. Now, if we go with digital signal, this is what a digital signal looks like. That's what a digital signal looks like. And it translates into a 1 and a 0. A 1 and a 0. A 1 and a 0. And that's all your TV needs to know to display the picture and the image, or the picture and the audio. Now, let's look at what happens when you buy the cheap $4 cable that I buy. You take that $4 cable, let's just say you have horribly degraded signal, and it looks something like this. It's really bad, it's barely even close. But your TV still sees it as a 1 and a 0, a 1, 0, 1. In the end, the signal ends up being exactly the same. No difference. And that's just one thing that has really frustrated me every time I've gone to Walmart or Best Buy and seen them saying, these monster cables, $150, gives you much better quality. It's not true. It was in the past, but it's not anymore. And if you guys remember my last speech, I want you to spread this to your family and friends. Tell them, don't buy these expensive HDMI cables. Go to Amazon, go to eBay. Get them for $4, $5, max $10 for like a 12-foot long cable. And you'll save tons of money.
Yay.
Thank you.
Wow.